Hey guys, I just want to show you one of the delicious, tasty, healthy meals that we cook up every week. It makes a great dinner or lunch, and it's part of the sort of food prep that we often do. It's called Classy Chicken. It's a recipe that's created by Precision Nutrition, and I'm just going to do a quick little video to give you an idea how simple and easy it is. And if you listen in the background, Jade has just arrived home from work and the dogs are probably going to get excited. So I've got a pan heating in the background. Into that pan I've got about 1 kilo worth of cubed, diced chicken breast. So that's going in the fry pan over there on the stove, and we'll whip that up. Spray of coconut oil. Brown the chicken up. While that chicken's browning, part of the great flavour of this classy chicken is to mix up with coconut milk as well as something called shiro miso paste. Weird but good combination of flavour. So we'll mix this up. Going to do about 3/4 cup of coconut milk. Beautiful. I love coconut milk. Now I've actually got a little bit more chicken than this recipe calls for, so I'm going to do a little bit more coconut milk. Make sure that I cover that. Now to that, we've got to add a tablespoon of miso, but again, because I'm adding extra coconut milk, I'll do almost twice as much on this shiro miso paste. So we've got to whisk that up. Goes together pretty good, and it turns into like a yellowy caramel sort of colour. Okay, so you can see that I have browned the chicken just enough, and in that heat I've re-sprayed the fry pan, and I've got to add some veggies next up. So we're going to add red capsicum, onion, garlic, curry powder and cumin. So let's say that again. We've got a cup, and like I said with my recipe, I'm actually doing a slightly larger cook tonight, so there's probably about 1.5 cups of a red capsicum there, 1.5 cups of red onion, 1.5 cups of asparagus, all just sort of chopped up into sort of 1 centimetre pieces, and 1.5 cups of broccolini and broccoli florets. So let's get the red onion and the red cap in the fry pan. Don't have to do this for very long. And already there's some good smells starting to walk through this kitchen. Classy chicken is a meal that a lot of our long-term members know. We encourage you to give it a try, because everyone who we've ever given this recipe to has absolutely fallen in love with it because it's delicious, and a lot of the time it's actually better the next day. So yeah, it's one of our favourite dishes, and I know it is too for a lot of our members. So let's see what we're going to cook up next. We're doing the red pepper, the onion. I've got to chuck in some garlic, curry powder and cumin. How much garlic? 1 tablespoon, so I'll do slightly more than that. Slightly more than the 1 tablespoon. also going to add, we've got cumin as well as some curry powder. So minced garlic, red capsicum and onions already in the pan. We're going to add a full tablespoon of curry powder. A little bit more, like I said, with the rest of the recipe. In terms of the cumin is 1 tablespoon. It's actually slightly less than that, but I've already done the maths. So I'm cranking that up. And wow, cumin, curry powder, minced garlic, red capsicum, and red onion. All just starting to gel together really nicely there. Okay, so next up, as the next part of this dish, I have greased a large glass casserole dish with a bit of coconut oil spray. And we're going to pour in our browned chicken, spread that all across the bottom of there evenly. Oh man, I love this dish. I can't wait to see who the first person is that tries this dish and falls in love with it next. So we've got the chicken in there. I've got to add that broccoli and broccolini that I chopped up. It's about 1.5 cups of it. Here goes that 1.5 cups of asparagus. So, starting to look pretty good there. Yummo. And now, we go and add this cumin, curry powder, red onion, red capsicum. It's just been mixing up in the fry pan. Man, there's some good smells coming off that. Oh man, I can't wait to eat this dish. Now, the last thing we've got to do, well, 2 more things we've got to do. Here is that mixture that I put together earlier, which was the coconut oil and the miso mixture. So I'm just going to drizzle that. Oh man. Drizzle that all over this browned chicken, asparagus, broccolini, red onion, red capsicum, garlic, cumin, and curry powder. Evenly top that with some grated cheese. Who doesn't love a bit of cheese, eh? That is just going to bake the top of that beautifully. And one more handful. I really have to restrain myself from adding a heap of cheese because I absolutely love it. But we'll go just enough cheese. We'll try to control ourselves, David. Alright, that looks delicious. That is classy chicken about to go in the oven. If we go and look at our recipe book over here, we've got to have that oven at 200 degrees. It's actually 204 degrees. We're going to cook that for around 25 minutes. So, let's open the oven up. That's been cranking away there. And this going in. Set that timer. Bang. And here it is, the finished product. That is classy chicken. So, got that cheese on top there. This is browned nicely, melted all across it. But some delicious, healthy, nutritious food. Got your veggies, your protein, a couple of great spices, and an incredibly tasty dish. So make it part of your food prep every week and you will love it.